Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button and share this video. Yeah, it was a New Jersey dad, right? Had his daughter complain to him about some issues she was having in the school. So he went to the school and confronted the kids. And I'm gonna play the video where he confronted the kids and got arrested for it. So I wonder, do y'all think the dad should have been arrested for confronting something his daughter brought to his attention? Or do you think that he shouldn't have been arrested? Do you think that he should have confronted the situation to protect his daughter? You know, in my opinion, now I think the parents are a little bit more involved in what the kids go through in school than they should be. Because in my younger days, if it got where as though it was too crazy, then your parents would get involved. But you would experience some things because those things would teach you how to deal with certain situations. But check this out right here.
Louis no baby. This one right here? Do what? You got a problem with my daughter?
I didn't even like.
You got a problem with my daughter? Apologize to my daughter.
Bro, I ain't do nothing.
Yo, apologize to my daughter now.
I didn't do nothing to her.
You're what I said. Apologize to my daughter. Now.
And then another student in the back corner seems to come to the boy's defense, and Thomas turns his attention to him for a moment before going back to the first boy.
You got a problem with this here, bro? You got a problem? No. Boy. Apologize to my daughter.
What I apologize to?
Apologize to my daughter.
I didn't do nothing to her. I didn't do nothing to her.
Now, it's hard to hear exactly what everybody is saying, but the teen boy makes a comment about photos.
She had pictures of me and my mom and stuff. I didn't do nothing. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I didn't do nothing to her.
Thomas makes a few more comments to the other student wearing black, and that's when the male teacher finally gets involved, putting his hand on Thomas's back, trying to calm him down.
It's not worth it. Come on. Seriously. I'm just proving the point. I'm just proving the point that they some in here talking about my daughter, but y'all some look at you.
So from there, the boy wearing black and Thomas, they continue to allegedly confront each other as the teacher tries to get Thomas to leave.
If I come up here again, I'm gonna strike fire on both of y'all.
Right here, do it.
You heard what I said, boy.
Right there.
You heard what I said, boy.
And that's when Thomas goes back to the corner yet again.
Yeah, come over here and say that.
No.
What's the problem?
No.
What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? Get off my shirt.
Bro, you trying to punch him, bro. Stop playing.
Get off my shirt.
Bro, you trying to come up here and hit kids. What's wrong with you, bro?
Police allege that during that scuffle there, Thomas grabbed the boy's arm, allegedly also says, "I don't care who it is, I'll knock anyone out of this school." Thomas finally leaves the classroom. That's where the video cuts off. Just wow, to say the least. And according to police, the teacher told him that he wasn't near his radio to call for security when Thomas came into the classroom. So he did what he felt he had to do to de-escalate the situation. But the school didn't call police for another few hours. That's according to police documents. So Thomas, he ended up being arrested that same afternoon. He was charged with 2 counts of third-degree terroristic threat, simple assault, trespassing, and disorderly conduct. He was released on bail the next day, told he can't have any contact with the students involved or their families. Not a shocker there. Let me bring on right now New Jersey criminal defense attorney Mike Korobanix to talk about this. Mike, you knew we were going to call you about this story. Really upsetting to see, but I will tell you, people are divided about this. People in the community, people online. Should Thomas have been arrested and charged? Because some are saying this is just a father protecting his daughter. What's your take?
I think it's an interesting issue here because the law is not really as clear as one would anticipate on this, and it is open to a lot of interpretation. What I mean by that is people are going to listen. The law is the law, but we still live as human beings. And there's emotions involved here. There was a father who felt his child was at risk. And quite frankly, we're speaking here without a lot of background. We don't know if he has any prior incidences like this, if he is a threat, things of that nature. However, if most of these things did not happen at the school in New Jersey, these would be basically, we call them disorderly conduct offenses or disorderly persons offenses in New Jersey, which is across the country, really, it's misdemeanor. It wouldn't really be a crime, except for the terroristic threat and the fact that the interpretation that he made a threat at a school took it from a simple assault to a fourth-degree crime just because of where it happened.
That's a really, really good point. The location.
Now, being as though that somebody said some things about your child, I don't really feel that gives a reason for a father to intervene in kid things. People are going to say things about your child all the time. And when you do things like this as a parent, all you do is enhance the situation because people are still going to say things to her. Now they're going to add in that, call your dad. You want to complain to your dad. So if nobody hit the child and the child wasn't in danger, I think that the child should have had the chance to experience those things because everybody coming up in school has had people talk about them. These are the things that go on when you come up in school. But if it was physical, then I feel that he should have got involved in the situation. But being as though that it was kid back and forth talking, he should have never jeopardized his freedom behind the situation. Now, if he takes this situation to trial, he might be able to get some jury members to side with him and sympathize because they may have past experiences like this with their kids. But you got to understand, as a parent, you got to let your child grow up because when they become adults, they're not going to be with you. And from what the video is saying, these kids were 15. So at 15, things like this happen. It happens even in middle school. And these kids are in high school. And that the father entered the school, and you know in school you got to be buzzed in. So for you to go all the way to the classroom with that energy, I don't know if it was in the morning, so school was just getting started and he was able to go through. But I don't really think that the father should have got involved with this situation and risk being arrested to address someone that said some things about your daughter. And he still didn't accomplish anything. You made things worse for yourself. The kid didn't apologize. So sometimes you have to think out these situations and understand that kids are going to be kids and allow your kid to grow. I hope things turn out for him because he didn't harm anybody. So I hope the charges do get dismissed for the man. I don't think that the man should go to jail or take a plea to anything behind the situation because he acted in emotions, out of emotion, but he didn't take it to an extent where he got physical and hit the kid. He may have grabbed the kid's arm, but he did use his brain to that extent, whereas though he didn't take it to the point whereas though he hit the kid. Parents want the best for their kids. But with kid situations, you can't always involve yourself because the law is going to look at when it goes too far like you knew better to involve yourself in the situation. I wonder what y'all think. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. Should the father have got involved with this situation or should he just Let it go. Let kids be kids, because it was nothing physical happening in this situation. It's your boy DZ, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Leave a comment. Share this video, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back.